There's nothing even written on this paper. Hello, and welcome back to News Hit, the satirical show about Finnish and global news. I'm your host, Zambino. In the news this week, Darude is set to represent Finland in the Eurovision Song Contest. Darude, whose real name is Ville Virtanen, has been chosen by Yle to represent Finland in May in Tel Aviv at the Eurovision Song Contest. Israel, my favourite European country. When I heard these reports, I first thought, oh lordy. This is a risky move, as one of Darude's main strengths is that people don't realise that he is Finnish. Before leaving for Tel Aviv, Darude will play 3 pieces in a live Yle broadcast on the 2nd of March, and the public can vote for which track will be the Eurovision entry. Early reports suggest that only 2 of them will be Sandstorm. This would not be the first time that there will be a sandstorm in the Middle East. Let's just hope he doesn't do terribly and cause a shitstorm. Talking of shitstorms, Esperi. The care home scandal has prompted calls from Senior Affairs Ombudsman. It's official, the free market hates old people. There's been much talk of so-called ghost nurses, people who are in the roster to work but never are actually physically present. We interviewed one of these supposed ghost nurses and she defended herself by saying, Care institutions are currently told in advance when the inspections will take place. So of course they have time to arrange everything so that it's in order, says MP Sari Asaya. I think Esperi should check exactly what getting everything in order actually means. The chair of Esperi, who I can only assume looks like a fat cartoon cat with a monocle and money bulging out of their pockets, whilst lighting a cigar on a €500 note in front of some poor people, only seem to care about profit. Yeah, that's it. Why do we only see old people as a source of money, say shocked Finns who dumped their old relative to live in some horrible house until they die and release their inheritance? And in the spirit of caring about money, Helsinki Börse Club has accepted 43 female members. The Helsinki Börse Club, a private society for investors, accepted 125 new members in its election board meeting on Wednesday. For the first time ever, the club accepted female members, 43 in all. Their excitement was short-lived, however, as the new female members realised the Börse Club doesn't have any women's toilets, and they have to go to a bar across the street. Yes, the Helsinki Börse Club overturned their ban on women after a swirl of criticism. The main point of criticism being how can you invest in the future when you're stuck in the 30s? The 1830s. We're thrilled to welcome all our new members, the club's publicist Elias Repo said with his teeth tightly clenched together. Although the Börse Club was now only consisted of men, I wouldn't refer to it as a sausage party, more of a boring sausage social gathering. The Börse Club was founded in 1910 to create a space for stock market activities and to share the best ways to wash out hooker blood. You know, what happens in Börse Club stays in a tax haven. And finally this evening, Bitcoin investors may be out $190 million after the only guy with the password dies, firm says. Investors in the Canadian cryptocurrency exchange are in trouble after the only person with the password to the accounts, valued at $190 million in US dollars, died unexpectedly in India. Finally, we know the value of a human life. Gerald Cotton, the man with sole access to $190 million, died unexpectedly. But thankfully, his previously unknown identical twin brother, Beryl Cotton, can now run away with the money. Now, of course, I'm not saying that he faked his own death, but it would be easy to do when you already have no life. Many attempts have been made to guess the password, but so far, Password 1 and Bitcoin for Life have not worked. The people will not get any of their money back, not even a little bit. Coin. I've been your host, Zambino. Thank you and good night.